Hello, everyone. My name is Kennedy Fletcher, and I will be debriefing Miss Floyd's case today. I want to start off by saying that my initial reaction of the case was a mix of concern and curiosity for Miss Floyd. She's experiencing several issues at the moment, which includes like sleep problems, digestive concerns, ongoing sadness, fatigue, increased alcohol use, legal stress, discomfort in relationships, and all of these concerns are connected, and it suggests that they are both emotional and physical distress on Miss Floyd. I also noticed with Miss Floyd that she is hesitant to share the details about certain areas of her life, such as family and coworkers, substance abuse, and legal issues. This could point to mistrust and fear of being judged, or Miss Floyd experiencing previous negative experiences throughout the systems that were meant to help her and care for her. Her negative experiences with the police stands out to me, and like I think it is important um, because it may contribute to a trauma-related stress and her hesitation to engage with professional providers, right? So overall, this case looks like it needs a trauma-informed approach, a culturally responsive approach as well from us as a social worker, and a client-centered approach. I do think that I could work with Miss Floyd, and I think this because Miss Floyd just appears to need a provider who can provide a safe space for her, be supportive and non-judgmental. Um, since she's never engaged in mental health services before, building trust with her and building a good rapport with her would be a good focus to have early on in the beginning. And since Ms. Floyd has expressed uncertainty about what therapy would look like and could be like, this suggests the importance of providing reassurance to her and providing clear expectations to her as well. Like I said, I do believe that I could work with Miss Floyd because I do value listening, and I understand and I know to respect, clients' autonomy. And also, I understand that we as social workers, we meet the client where they are at emotionally. I believe that offering gentle guidance and psychoeducation and encouragement to Miss Floyd overall would be great. But I would know as well not to overwhelm her or be controlling. This I think would balance Miss Floyd and also other clients to feel empowered and rather than feel pressured, which is very important for someone who might already feel overwhelmed or guarded in everyday life. I do think that there will be potential challenges working with Miss Floyd, and this could be that Miss Floyd might be hesitant or reluctant to share personal details concerning maybe like her alcohol abuse, personal life, any legal issues, or anything that stresses her out. Um, but with those potential challenges as well, if she is not able to speak with me about it, I would then incorporate other professional help and professional providers to assist as well. As for strengths for Miss Floyd, I say that she demonstrates several strengths, even though she does have those specific struggles right now. First, she is employed full time, which shows that she is responsible, resilient, and she does have a form of structure in her life. She has completed her college degree, so she showed perseverance, and she has cognitive strength. because she completed a college degree. That is amazing. She also, maintains her friendships. So she has the ability to connect with people, because we all need supportive friendships in our lives. And also, she, I would say, a strength would be bravery. She sought for help. She reached out for help, even though she doesn't know what therapy could look like. Um, she's able to express her boundaries, letting us know what she may not be ready to discuss. I think she shows great self awareness, and protection as well. And last, 5 questions that I would ask Miss Floyd. The first questions I would ask her would be, can you tell me what a typical day looks like for you? And I think this would start off by assessing her daily routines, what could be her stressors, and factors that could lead to her, having the sleep issues and fatigue that she is experiencing. Number two would be question number two would be, how have the sleep problems and sadness been affecting her work life and personal life? And with this question, we could break down symptoms, that are impacting her quality of life. And I think this will also help identify areas where certain intervention plans could be helpful. Question number three would be, when you feel overwhelmed or tearful, what do you normally do to cope? And this would be to assess her current coping strategies. And also, too, this could also narrow down to like possibly why she uses substances as well. And we want to ask this in hopes of her, not feeling defensive, or this could reduce defensiveness. We could just ask that in a better way. Fourth question would be, what has your experience been like since the incident with the police? And this question, I think, would just gently open up the door to discuss any trauma that she has concerning higher authority. And this would also like respect her pace at discussing her trauma and build emotional safety as well. The last question I would have for Miss Floyd is, what would you hope that might be different in your life if therapy was ever helpful for you? And I think that question, we could, come up with goals for Miss Floyd, or just center around the goals that she has for herself. This could increase motivation and reinforce that therapy, is a good collaborative resource, and it takes a process. And all this is just guided by her priorities. Thank you for listening.